there, trombones. In this video, we're going to be looking at the song Old MacDonald Had a Farm, which is a super fun song to play, and I'm excited to teach it to you. I'm also going to teach you a different practice strategy today. So we've talked before about count, say, finger, play. We've talked before about chunking and doing things in pieces and kind of stringing all those pieces together. But Old MacDonald Had a Farm is a little bit longer song, and so we're going to use a different strategy for this one. We're going to actually start at the end and work backwards a bit. Sometimes starting at the beginning is the best place to start, and sometimes starting at the end is actually a good place to start when you're learning a song. So take a look at this, and you should have already reviewed the notes that you have at the top of page 5 and learning these new notes because we're going to use these new notes, and you should have reviewed the rhythms that we're going to use here because we're going to use these new rhythms as well. So let's do the last two measures. We're going to play G, G, F, F, E flat, and hold that last note for 3 counts. Dotted half notes are going to get 3 counts. So let's do it nice and slow. Move your slide first. Say those notes. Go. G, G, F, F, E flat. So I'm going to try to keep us nice and slow on this song because I know otherwise I'm going to try to go too fast. Okay? Move your slide. Start up high on the G, and let's play it. Ready? Now, if you didn't quite make that G up high, remember to keep your embouchure firm. Get your lips buzzing with a nice fast buzz. Keep your these corners firm. Don't let them pooch forward. Pull them back in a little bit. All right, so let's do that again on G, G, F, F, E flat. Ready? Go. Okay, and you get all the way up to that G, guys. Ready? Again. One more time, and. You can hear how we're holding the dotted half note for 3 counts. Okay, now we're going to back up 2 more measures. We're going to take a look at 205 and 206. So let's try just doing those 2 measures, 205 and 206. What are those notes going to be? It's going to be E flat, E flat, E flat, B flat, C, C, B flat. Say that and move your slide. Go. E flat, E flat, E flat, B flat, C, C, B flat. You got to be ready for those movements, okay? So start on the E flat. Ready? Go. Okay, so that part's not too hard. The trick is now we have to put that together and jump up to the G. We're going to go. So we've got to jump up to get that high note at the end there. Okay, so let's try that again and see if we can get this all together. Okay, here we go. Right at 205. 1, 2, all the way to the end. And if you didn't quite make it up to the G, think about giving like an extra burst of air to that G, a little extra energy. Like you're driving a go-kart or a car and you slam on the gas. Okay, put the pedal to the metal there. Try it again, 205. Ready, go. Alright, so that's 205 to the end. We've done that ending part. Okay, now let's back up and do the oinking part. So go to 203 and 204. Okay, now when you look at the rhythm looks really scary. There's all these eighth notes, there's a lot of notes there, okay? The first thing to realize is that all the notes are E flats. E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, okay? So it's E flat for those whole 2 measures. Okay, so you're just gonna be playing it over and over and over on an E flat. So you just have to get that rhythm. And if you look at the notes and the words there, you'll see it says here an oink, there an oink, everywhere and oink, oink. Can you say that and clap that with me? Ready, go. Here and oink, there and oink, everywhere and oink, oink. It does exactly what you expect it to do. And I think I started speeding up again. So here's our beat. 1 and 2 and 3. So we're gonna go here and oink, there and oink, everywhere and oink, oink. Say it with me and clap. Ready, go. Here and oink, there and oink, everywhere and oink, oink. Now clap it and sing it on ta. Ready, go. Ta 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 ta. Try it again, same thing. Go. Ta 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 ta. Now let's try playing that. So you're gonna stay on E flat, use ta, just like you just did. Ready, and go. And you're just blowing, keep your air blowing, move your tongue like you're saying ta 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 ta. You don't wanna go. Okay, if you're breathing for every note, you're gonna get tired and your notes are not gonna sound good. Okay, so try it again, getting the ta. Ready, and go. Try it again, go. Now what I want you to do is play from 203 all the way to the end, okay? And stay nice and slow and steady. I want you to be really slow and steady on this song. Try not to speed up and slow down. 203, ready, go. Okay, and I know it feels slow, especially when you get to the last part. But it's important that your beat stays steady. So if you can't play the whole song fast, you should just do the whole song slow and steady. And then as you get better, you can speed up the whole thing. Okay, try it again. 203, ready, and go. So that is the ending part, and that's what I wanted to start with. Now we're going to jump back to the beginning, and let's take a look at how this works at the beginning. Now when you look at the beginning and you start looking at those notes, you say, wait a minute, 193, 194, I've seen those notes before. That's just like what I had in 205 and 206. So take a look at that. Notice how we have the same thing here at the beginning that we had here at the end. So these are the same. So that's going to make your job easier. The one thing that's different is at the end, though, we had this rest. When we do it here, we're going to have a 3-count dotted half note, and then we're going to have a note here on the 4th count. So let's try playing from 193 to the first note of 197. So we're going to play E, I, O, and on, and we'll stop on the word on there. Still slow and steady, really slow. Keep it steady, though. Okay, this gives you time to think about where to go. Beginning, ready, go. Okay, so you see how we had to count for the 3 counts. 1. So when you come to that long note, you have to think through it. And then, and on, get the B flat, E flat. Okay, let's try that again. Stopping on the E flat. Ready? Go. Okay, now, if we go on, we say, wait a minute, on that farm he had a pig, that's the same as what I had for Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Again, E flat, E flat, E flat, B flat, C, C, B flat, G, G, F, F, E flat. All of that stays the same. Okay, so all those things are familiar. Okay, the only thing that we have to kind of watch out for here is at measure 200, we're going to be dropping back and forth between the E flat, down to the B flat, back to E flat. So when you look at that in measure 200, you're going to be going back and forth on ta ta ta. Think the song in your head, and as you play, just think that song, and it'll come through your instrument, and you're playing exactly the way it goes in your head. Okay, let's try playing the whole song, and then as you practice, you can go back and work on any of the sections that you have trouble with. Okay, go back and practice any spots. But I think we've covered enough now that you should be able to follow along and play with me here. Okay, I'm going to keep it nice and slow, and then you can practice and speed up at home, but always stay steady. Beginning to the end, do your best, and then have fun practicing. 1, 2, ready, go. So it's definitely a challenge. Lots of new things in there, but it's a fun song to play and hopefully a fun challenge that you'll enjoy practicing. Good luck.